You're sitting at your desk, headset in place, ready to take on the next call in the endless queue of customer service requests. You've honed your craft for years, learning how to calm an angry customer, how to offer the perfect solution, how to close a sale with a well-timed word of reassurance. It's a job that pays the bills, keeps the lights on your best days, even feels rewarding. But suddenly, in a matter of seconds, everything changes. An AI bot, trained on millions of conversations, steps in. It doesn't need a coffee break. It doesn't flinch when confronted with a frustrated customer. And it doesn't need to be trained on the nuances of your company's policies because it already knows them all, inside and out. In just 5 seconds, it's not just sharing your workload, it's replacing you. And the most chilling part? It's doing it better, faster, and cheaper than you ever could. The evolution of customer service, how we got here. For decades, customer service was the front line of any business, the human voice that turned problems into solutions and complaints into loyalty. It was a role that demanded patience, empathy, and a deep understanding of human nature. When you picked up the phone or typed a response, you weren't just giving answers. You were providing reassurance and building trust. Companies spent billions of dollars every year training agents, refining scripts, and investing in call centers that ran 24/7. The human element was everything, or so we thought. But as technology crept forward, those warm, human interactions began to be supplemented by automated responses, simple scripts that could answer basic questions like store hours or return policies. At first, it was a convenience. But as AI became more advanced, something changed. Machine learning algorithms started to analyze vast oceans of data, learning how customers phrase their questions, what language they used, and how their mood shifted during a conversation. Suddenly, the idea that only a human can do this didn't seem so certain. Enter the AI Titans, a case study in disruption. The real turning point came when companies began to deploy AI-powered tools like Tessa, advanced bots capable of handling complex, nuanced conversations. Tessa didn't just respond with generic answers. It was trained on millions of real customer interactions, learning the subtle art of reading between the lines and tailoring responses to each unique situation. In one recent case, Tessa was rolled out by a major online retailer that had previously employed 120 customer service agents, each earning an average of $50,000 per year. That's a $6 million payroll dedicated to keeping customers happy and problems solved. But with Tessa AI, the equation changed. In a live test, Tessa responded to over 10,000 queries at once, adapting to different time zones, languages, and even customer moods. What would have taken a team of humans months to handle was reduced to mere seconds, 5 seconds to be exact. The results were staggering. Faster response times, higher customer satisfaction ratings, and zero sick days or late arrivals. In a single day, what had once been a human-driven process was now automated, streamlined, and scaled beyond anything humans alone could achieve. The mechanics behind the takeover, why AI wins. How did Tessa AI pull this off? The secret lies in the marriage of natural language processing, deep learning, and real-time data analysis. Tessa doesn't just recognize keywords, it understands context. It can detect frustration in a customer's message, know when to escalate a problem to a human supervisor, and even predict what a customer might ask next based on past conversations. It's not just answering questions, it's holding a conversation that feels real, personalized, and surprisingly human. And because Tessa never gets tired or distracted, it's always consistent. Every customer gets the same level of attention, whether they're calling in the middle of the night or during peak business hours. For companies, this means fewer errors, faster resolutions, and, most importantly, lower costs. For employees, though, it means facing a stark new reality. The job they once thought was secure is now on the chopping block. The human impact, real stories of displacement. Behind every technological leap, there are real human stories. Stories of workers who woke up one morning to find their job replaced by a bot that didn't exist a year ago. Take Maria, a customer service veteran who spent 12 years building relationships with clients, calming nerves, and handling tough cases with a steady voice. She prided herself on her ability to de-escalate situations and turn angry customers into lifelong fans. But when her company adopted Tessa AI, Maria found herself training the very system that would replace her. She taught it how to handle complex returns and how to detect sarcasm in a customer's tone. And then, just like that, her role was deemed redundant. For Maria and thousands like her, the rise of AI isn't just a technological shift, it's an existential one. Because when an AI can do in seconds what took her years to master, the question becomes, where do humans fit in? A new frontier, opportunities and challenges yet. Even in the face of these sobering stories, there's another side to this revolution. As AI takes over the repetitive, transactional aspects of customer service, new roles are emerging. Roles that blend human intuition with technological oversight. Jobs like AI customer experience managers, who fine-tune the systems to ensure they stay aligned with company values. AI ethics advisors, who monitor for bias and ensure that AI decisions are fair and transparent. And even human escalation specialists, the new frontline for cases that require a real human heart. This is the paradox of the AI era. While it displaces some jobs, it also creates opportunities for those willing to adapt. If you can learn to work alongside AI, to train it, guide it, and leverage its speed and scale, you're not out of a job. You're in a position to thrive in a world where humans and AI are partners, not competitors. The urgency of adaptation, what you can do. So, what does this mean for you? If you're in customer service, or really any job that involves repetitive tasks, the writing is on the wall. AI isn't just coming for your job, it's already here. But it doesn't have to be the end. The most successful workers in this new world will be the ones who see AI not as a threat, but as a tool. Learn how these systems work, understand their strengths and their weaknesses. Find the human edge that AI can't replicate, the empathy, the creativity, the strategic thinking. Because while Tessa AI can replace a $50,000 customer service job in 5 seconds, it can't replace the uniquely human ability to innovate, to connect, and to inspire. That's your edge, and it's one the machines can't take. So, as you watch this transformation unfold, ask yourself, will you be one of the many who watches their job slip away? Or will you be one of the few who adapts, grows, and finds a way to thrive in this new world of AI-powered work? Because the choice is yours. The future is already here, and it's waiting for you to step up.